Anyway, this is an old coffee pot filter. It's also a filter, a funnel. I popped the spring out of it, took the end out of it, and now I have a small funnel. And if I need to filter something, I have a filter that'll fit in the funnel. Yeah. I gotta find that too. Here we are. Here's the two filters. I just gotta put them in. Oh, I got this way to put them in. Yeah, we bought the house. We kind of liked it like it was because it was that old feeling. You know what I mean? Actually, I have one of the countertops over here that was in the kitchen. It's yellow with those little red and blue kind of, what do you call them? Boomerang shaped things in them. The cabinets were all stick built. Yeah, it was almost like a cottage look. Anyway. Back then, we didn't like the kitchen where it was compared to where the dining area was. So we decided to change them around. As we were doing the rest of the house and living in it at the same time, which is not a big deal. The house was livable, so it wasn't like it, you know, it was just vacant for about a year and a half. So naturally it needed a little bit of cleaning. And so we kind of went through it real quick and cleaned everything, and then we started working on it a room at a time. But meanwhile, the microwave, we did the kitchen. I'm going to say about, well, it was around 2006, late 2006, early 2007, whatever time that is. And that was it. Well, it still works, but it stopped rotating. It did. And a microwave nowadays, it doesn't rotate. But it's not with this thing. You've got to keep opening the door and turning it a quarter of a turn, quarter of a turn, quarter of a turn. Well, guess what? I have a motor. I may even have a stronger one. I gotta see. Well, here's another one. This is another microwave motor. But I gotta see what's in there. And I think I got another one right here. Yes, I do. So, this one I think is about the same as this one. Can't really tell just yet. This one came out of a more of a heavy-duty commercial type. But if I need it, it's there. There's another one if I need it. So anyway. Oh, over there. Fans. What about the fans? So, seeing that I'm 15 or better years older than the day we put it in there, and since then, you know, the back surgery and everything else, the heart, you know, I haven't got the strength to really take it down or put it up. And Darlene being about the same age, she's a few months younger. We're both born in the same year. I was April, she was September. But anyhow, I can't have her help me. You know, she would try, but I just don't. We would both end up getting hurt. So, I have a plan. I need to get a piece of wood, which I have plenty of, and I may even have one that'll work without me even cutting it. Good start, baby. And I do. Yeah. And if I need another one, which I think I may, I have another one. Now, what is this for, you ask? Well, this one will probably go down on the stove. This one is going to go here. This one is going to be on a jack. Now you got the picture? The problem being is, I should cut that straight. That looks like shit. What jack? And do I have a jack? And if I have an electric jack, even if it's 12 volts, that'd even be better. But the hydraulic is something that I was probably want to go with for sure. Now, cut this thing straight. Okay. I think you guys are recording. I think if I turn the power on, it automatically stops. Alright, so what I'm going to do now. What am I going to do now, you ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you what the first one. Okay, I have this one, which is hydraulic. I have another one, same size, that you turn. And then I have a small, with the wheels where it slides under the car. Hydraulic. That's a small one, it's not a big one. But I think this will probably be the best. And I want to find out a little bit more about this top. So what I'm going to do, what am I going to do, you say? Well, first, I have to figure out where we're at here with this. But I don't exactly remember where the handle is for this. So let's see. Okay, so it's got to be tightened. This is also the drain in the fill, if I remember right. Yeah, okay. All right, now baby, what's up? Now you're like, boom, 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 boom. And I know I have one someplace. Now baby. Yeah. This one fits in there. Yeah, it'll work. I have a longer one, but it's not like I need a lot of weight. Now, I need to get around 17 to 18 inches. I'd like to be able to go as high as 19 or 20. I don't remember how many chambers this is. I think this is not, well, I don't think this is going to do it. No, no way. No way, Jose. We're lucky if that's 14 and 15. 14. Well, 14 and a half. All right, so we take that plus these. That's going to give me maybe another inch and a half. 16. So I'm going to have to use more plate, type more wood, or just put a couple of 2x4s on the bottom. So if we were to do that, let's lift this up. Yeah, let's get a little bit of a lift here for a minute. Let's put that like that. And let's put this like this. Now let's move this over here. Now we're on a little bit of an angle here, but so from the base to the top, now we're at 17 and a half. Okay. Now that's with a 2x, well that's a 2x6. But if I take two 2x4s pieces and put them on the 3.5 inch, the 2x4, unless it's native cut, is going to be 1.5. Oh, this is a 2x4. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I thought it might have been split. The 2x4s are 1.5 by 3.5. If it's a native cut, well then it'll be true. A true. Doesn't have to be a 2x4, 2x3 maybe. We'll see what happens. 2x3, maybe a little too short. So I'd rather have more than not enough, because I have about 8 inches there to play with. Okay, there we go, 19 inches. Okay, this is 6.25. Now, here's what I was thinking. I don't think this goes up too far, but yes it does. Alright, that's good. How far does this actually go up? Okay. Yeah, so I think we have more than enough. Now what I'm thinking here is, yeah, I know, here I go, I'm thinking again. I was thinking about welding a plate onto this to give me a little bit more stability. Otherwise, everything's going to be balancing on this and this, because this is going to be up here. Now, what I could do, wait a minute now. Now this doesn't come off, that's right. So it is smaller. Hold on a moment. Let's see something. Now this is not what I would be welding on there, but I want to use this to see. Aha, good. So that's the hole that I'm going to need. Right there. So I got some 1/8. That'll probably be more than enough. And I think I have 3/8. I may have a quarter. I have to look. But drill a hole in it, get it over this. So I don't have to worry about dealing with this. I don't want to weld to this because I know I'm not going to get a good weld out of that. With this, I know I can get a good tack underneath. Yeah. So I think we'll go off that here. I do believe. Yeah, I think that may do it. Yes, it's going to be a little bit, but I can countersink a small hole in this to fill in for that nipple. Because this will be sitting in here. Come on. I just had you on here. This will be sitting there like that. A plate, not this, but a plate. So if I countersink a hole, which is a little more than a quarter, not by much however, that'll just fit over that and the rest of the board will be sitting on the plate. And because it's not going to be a lot and the plate's not going to be big, we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. So I need to measure out that hole and I need to find the plate. The plate. It's a little too thin. That's not that good. What's this? No, it's not that good. Hold on. Yeah. All right. We have this whole piece. So what I'll do is, hey baby, I'll take it off right here. So it'll be about 5 or 6 inches by this. I think that'll be more than enough.